Once the process of unionization is complete, both the union and the employers then sign a formal recognition agreement form, which now allows the management to seize the union as the official body representing her members. And once this is done, the company begins deducting check-off dues from the worker's salary and remit them to the national union as per the section 16 of the trade union commands. So the percentage of the check-off due is according to the agreement and constitution of each of the respective national union body. So once this starts, every member of that company has become a union member. Benefits of being a unionized company. So first is industrial peace and harmony. Unionization encourages dialogue, reducing strikes and internal conflict. When you have union in your company, you can imagine having to speak to individual employees. You can imagine those companies that have employees ranging to the form of thousands, to the numbers of thousands, having to engage them one-on-one to try and meet their needs or demands. But with union, you have a group of representatives speaking for your workers, and through dialogue you can achieve whatever demands or needs that the employees needs. So again, structured communication. A clear communication line between management and staff is being drawn through union representative. Legal compliance. You fulfill legal obligations under the Nigerian labor law, which is freedom of association, collective bargaining framework, positive corporate image. It shows that your organization respects workers' rights, and useful for audit, certification, and international partnerships. So most companies that are unionized are being seen as companies that respect the right of workers, and this alone gives a positive image to the company. Once unionized, it is important to always hold joint consultative meetings regularly between management and union leaders. The moment your employees are unionized, you need to understand that at that point you now have an additional stakeholders within the framework of the company, and for easy communication and smooth operations of the company, it is advisable and mandatory and important that you hold joint consultative meetings where the vision and the driving of the company to a greater height is being shared, so that both parties can understand the goals and the direction at which the company needs to be driven at. And in your discussion, always use the collective bargaining agreement framework to handle grievances. Avoid union victimization or discrimination. When you do this, it's a violation of the Trade Union Act. Most companies do not understand that union are stakeholders, and when you try to want to victimize or discriminate them, you are going against the Trade Union Act. And that is where most times most company messes it up. Yes, as a management, you hold the prerogative to run the plant in a progressive way. But you need to also understand that as a stakeholder, you need to carry your union along. It is not to take your place as management, but it encourages mutual understanding and respect for one another. And when you do this, hardly will there be any cause for alarm. Encourage capacity building workshop for both management and union officers to foster cooperations. It is very good when you train not just your management staffs, but your union executives too, because they are also the leaders of your people. So it is good you send them on a capacity building workshop so that when you speak together, you will both be in alignment and moving in the same direction. So, and if you are still in doubt, or if you are finding it difficult to get to know which company you belong to, you can reach out to me through the chat box so that I can as well advise you on which of the union to belong to. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Remember, an injury to one is an injury to all, and workers united can never be defeated. Unionism is a tool of liberation and progress. Thank you very much.